Hey everyone, long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've seen you all. I've been away for a little bit and I'm back now. I'm going to do a video today which is going to be a little bit about what's happened recently. We're going to do a haul video from the Walt Disney World trip, and I'm also going to tell you about what's happening on the channel in the next few months. So if you want to skip the haul completely and go through to the update on the channel, just go to this bit, this time that I'm going to put underneath here. Skip over to that bit and I'll go straight into channel updates. But if you want to stay for the gossip of what's happened in the last month, which ain't that exciting, and the whole video, then stay tuned. So in the month of October, Liam and I went to Walt Disney World for about 16 days. It was kind of a crazy trip. We had an amazing trip. We stopped in at Kennedy Space Center. We did 14 days in Disney parks. We did the Wild Africa trek. We did 2 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties and we dressed up for both, which was kind of amazing. And then we did all the normal stuff in the parks. Loads of really great food as well. We went to California Grill and we went to Jitco and this kind of thing. Those vlogs will be coming up. I'll get to that a little bit later on. Straight after I came back from Walt Disney World though, I had a lot of stuff going on at work. I had a couple of work trips that I had to do as well, which are amazing trips, but they're just pretty full on when I travel for work. So I wasn't doing much on the channel. I'm so sorry, but we're going to catch up today because I got loads of cool stuff to show you guys, and then we're going to go back into the swing of things with stuff on the channel in the next few months. But yeah, that'll come at the end. Anyway, let's go with the haul. These ears, by the way, are ears that were being sold in Walt Disney World when I was there. But I didn't buy them. My mother bought them when she went to Disneyland on a completely separate trip. And I was actually quite upset when I came home from Walt Disney World thinking I didn't actually get any ears this time, because I usually always buy ears. So I was super happy that she sent me these. Thank you, Mother. They're really quite cool. These are the 2018 ears and I saw them in both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So I think if you go in within the next few months, you'll still be able to pick these up. They're quite cool, right? I quite like the little blue. I love buying a mug when I go to Disney parks. They usually have some really amazing ones and I often come home with quite a few. This time, because my bag was pretty much already at max capacity, and also because I was trying to save some pennies, I only came out with one, but I think I got the best one. I think I got the best one. The time we went was around Halloween, so they had loads and loads of stuff for Halloween, like a Mickey ghost mug and like loads of Jack Skellington mugs. But the one I went for was this one. So this is the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas, and the reason why I love this mug so much is not only does it have his happy face, but it also has his sad, angry face. I can't really quite work it out. I think he's mostly sad when he does this. And it also has a hat, which is great because this is a giant mug. You can take this off, so you can put tea in here or coffee or whatever you're drinking. It's usually coffee for me in the morning, tea for the rest of the day, and then keep it warm with the hat, which I thought was epic. I was thinking that during my teleconferences at work I could use this, and if I'm happy I could have it like this, and if I'm sad/angry I could have it like this. It's going to be pretty cool. There was a load of really great Halloween and Nightmare Before Christmas merch when we were there. Naturally, because it was that time of the year, it was Halloween. So I picked up a few things. This is a pin lanyard, which I picked up for my brother. I know that he wears lanyards at work. I don't know if he'll be able to get away with this one. If not, then he can just use it as a pin lanyard. And I love this because, let me zoom you in so you can see it. It has Jack on one side, and if I flip it, it has more Jack on the other side, but a slightly different pattern. Isn't that cool? I really love this. I also picked this up for Steven, and I think because of the lights in this room, you're gonna have a pretty hard time seeing it, but this is a Haunted Mansion playing card set. I'll put a picture of it up here. It shows some pretty cool characters from Haunted Mansion on some of the cards, including the foolish mortals that are in the paintings in the stretchy room, the hitchhiking ghosts, and some of the gargoyles on it as well. So I know he'll like this gift. He'll think this is really cool. A lot of the Haunted Mansion merchandise can be picked up in the store called Memento Mori, which is opposite the entrance to the Haunted Mansion in the Magic Kingdom. And this was one of the other things that we picked up from there, which was a postcard from the Wonderground Gallery. This is by Katie Cook, and I loved this because it was like a cute version of the Haunted Mansion with all the ghosts smiling. I love it. This is really, really cool. This postcard was amazing. They had some really phenomenal art. My only problem with it was the postcard itself was $4.99, so $5, which I thought was quite a lot for a postcard. So this was actually the only postcard I bought on that trip. And had they have been a lot less, I think I would have bought a lot more of them. But I am glad I got it. It's just there was a lot of other artwork I would have liked to have picked up in postcard form, but not for this trip, unfortunately. Now, if you were following along with our trip on Instagram, you may have seen that we were playing a lot of Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, which is a card game that you can play inside the Magic Kingdom. We got a lot of cards for Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, which is great because this is actually a free thing that you can pick up at the Magic Kingdom park. You don't need to pay any money for this. As long as you get into the park, you can pick up a set of cards. In the end, not only did we end up with this set, we also got this set, and I've also got these as well. This is all from one 14-day trip. It's crazy. We got a couple of the maps as well. During the vlogs, I'll show a little bit more about how to play Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. But there is some online guides as well, so check them out if you want to take a look. Even if you don't want to play the game though, you could always pick up the maps. They are super cute, and it shows some of the areas around the Magic Kingdom. Not all of them, just some of them. Tomorrowland doesn't have Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, but almost the rest of the park does. We popped into Disneytown a couple of times on our trip, and one of my favourite stores in Disneytown is Sephora. So I bought some of their standard face masks there. They were on offer, sort of a 4 for $3 or 4 for a set price, something like that. And these are the kind of moisture rich face masks which kind of help put the moisture back after that 8-hour flight that we took over there. They also have an eye version as well, so I picked that up too. I went through quite a few of these when I was there, hence only actually having one left. These were great though. I really, really love these, especially because you don't sleep that much when you're there, because you going to bed late, waking up early again, so that kind of sorted out all the dark circles. One of the best tips that I've ever heard for going to Walt Disney World is buying these shout, wipe and go things. I love these. We don't have these in the UK. I don't know what magic they have in them, probably some chemical crazy, but these are amazing. If you get a stain on any of your clothes, they will just take them straight out. I have had a friend drop red wine on my top and I've managed to get them out with these. Like I said, there's some magic that goes on here which I can't understand. I picked these up from Target because we stopped into Target whilst we were there, and also got a few other bits and pieces like water that we took back to the hotel, which obviously hasn't survived the trip back to the UK. My favourite chocolate in America is easily Ghirardelli. So we popped into Ghirardelli when we were in Disneytown and got this gold tin. I believe the gold tin deal is you pack as many chocolates as you can in the gold tin and then you just pay one price. I think it might be 2 for $20 and 13 for one. Can't quite remember. Anyway, I stacked these full of just the peppermint, is that what you call them? The peppermint one that you have at Christmas. Peppermint bark, that's what it is. These I am saving for Christmas and I'm gonna go crazy on them on Christmas Day. We'll see how far I get. I absolutely adore this peppermint bark, but it's a Christmas treat for me, so we'll wait until then, maybe, probably, maybe. We did one day in Universal when we were in Florida, and there was one key thing that I bought which I knew that I was going to buy, which was a wand. I've never bought one of these before. This is the first one that I bought, and it's not a character wand. It's one that I picked after reading the descriptions of all the different wood types, because that's what you do. You sort of look at a board which has all the wood types on it and you're like, ah, that one's me. The one that was quite obviously me was Vine, so that was the one I got, and I actually really quite like the design, but I liked it because I chose Vine based off the description, and then when I actually looked at the wand I was like, yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. So this is the Vine wand. Really nice. It's quite weighty. I quite like it. It was pricey though. These wands are $52.99. I would say at least $52, then plus tax on top of it. It's a lot of money for a wand. The special thing about this wand is it's the interactive wand. So as you go around the Harry Potter land two Harry Potter lands in Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, which is the other park at Universal Studios, you can interact with certain windows or things in the area around those lands, and things happen. It was really cool. Like, I thought it was amazing. I just still think that $52 is still a lot of money, but I'm happy with it. I'm glad I did it. I'll do it again, and maybe that's why it's $52, because they know. But anyway, it's just pricey. It's my pricey wand. I still love it. The one last non-Disney thing that I got was from Kennedy Space Center. Well, it's actually 3 things. It was for my dad because he loves space. I had to get him some stuff from NASA. We got him this cool NASA cap, which should be pretty nice. He'll love that. He can use it for tennis. And the Apollo 11 sigil, is that what they called? Like a sigil or a badge? And the phrase, the eagle has landed. It's a magnet, so it'll go on the fridge, which is in his favorite room, which is the kitchen, believe it or not. And then finally, the first lunar landing of mankind badge as well. When we were at Walt Disney World, it was the Food and Wine Festival, and we took to the Food and Wine Festival quite seriously. And this is the free booklet that you get as part of the Food and Wine Festival. I'm going to show you up close. So this is the book that you get, and we absolutely loved filling out this book. If you have a look inside, there's a full list of all of the places that you can pick up food and wine and beer and other beverages. There's also a whole page of stickers where you can take out the stickers and stick them into the places that you've been to. So on this page, you can see we've completely filled it out. We went to Hawaii, Greece, is that Thailand, and Islands of the Caribbean? I'm reading this backwards in the viewfinder. And we had something in each of those places, so we stuck the stickers down there. The one other cool thing that I want to show you, which isn't actually something that we bought at Disney, but that was something that was really useful, so I want to show you, is the tray. The tray, I loved the tray. This is a $3 tray that I picked up at Target, and this was so handy. I cannot remember where I got this tip from. It was either Disney Food Blog or WDW Prep to Go, but this was a perfect tray because it could easily fit 3 of the small things on it from the food and wine, because the portions are quite small, or a couple of portions and a couple of beverages. And there were a few people that had trays. Actually, I was amazed there was quite a few people that had them, but this was amazing and so handy. So this was Target, $3. If you're going, get yourself one. So one person goes to get the table, the other person goes to get the food and wine stuff and takes them over in their fancy tray. You will be the envy of everyone. There were some amazing t-shirts at Walt Disney World, like really amazing. There were so many I wanted. I'm actually really upset that I didn't get the World is a Mess t-shirt, which had Sebastian on it, which was so cool. I'm so upset that I didn't get that. But the t-shirts, whilst being amazing, were a little pricey. So I limited myself to 2 Disney shirts and 1 Uniqlo shirt and 1 present. This is the present. This is for my brother. He's probably gonna see this video before he gets this. Ta-da, Stephen, you're getting a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt that I got him. He loves Jack Skellington. So I picked this one up. It's kind of cool. It's two-toned. Did you say that two-toned? Sleeves are different color, and it's got 2 colors on it, and Jack kind of all faded out. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's brilliant. Oh, it's still got the price on it, so that's $42.99. See, look, it's crazy. I think the t-shirts are amazing. $42.99, that's a lot of money. Anyway, it's done now. It's here and it's beautiful. This is probably the favorite one that I bought for me. This I bought in Memento Mori, and it says, "A ghost will follow you home." Oh, these ears are gonna come off. Ugh, there we go. A ghost will follow you home. So that's on the front, and then on the back you can see, I'm pushing off my ears. Right, look, I'm gonna get out of the way. There. Isn't that amazing? The 3 hitchhiking ghosts. I love it. I'm going to wear it running when I run again, which I'm sure is gonna happen soon. Maybe. I also bought another shirt from Disney, which is this one. If any of you follow me on Insta, you probably saw it, but I was trying to do this face, which is like, no wait, that's it, isn't it? Something like that. I've got a better picture on Instagram of it. But yeah, this is amazing. I love this shirt. If you buy 2 of the shirts together, you get them in a deal. It's something like 2 shirts for $20 each. Oops. So if you're gonna buy shirts from Disney, like any of the main Disney stores, then buy 2 shirts together because you get them for cheaper. I think otherwise they're $25 each. I bought 2 other shirts. This one is from Uniqlo. They had this series on when we were there of this kind of designer shirt. I think I wore this on the way home, and I loved this design. Thought this was really cool. If you are on a budget when you go to Disney and you want to buy Mickey shirts, Uniqlo shirts are much cheaper than the ones that you buy in the parks. So head to Uniqlo in Disney Springs, check that out, see if there's any shirts that you want from there. If there is, buy those, and if you don't, you can check out the ones that are in the park. There's one more shirt that I have to show you, and it came from this amazing store in Disneytown, which is, I think it does stuff for like Run Disney events. It's kind of like cool running stuff, but it had dresses in it, but they were sort of made of like stretchy material that you could run in. So I think some people can wear them for the Run Disney events, and they had like Ursula ones and Evil Queen ones and this kind of thing. They had a Queen of Hearts one, which is apt because this is the kind of workouty runny top that I got, which says get to the part where I lose my temper. It's very soft, kind of floaty top with these like long, almost bat-wingy kind of arms. I thought this was great. I thought I could pair it over a pair of leggings and go running. Again, more about this running that's mythically going to happen. I probably should get on that. Right, it's time. It's time to go through the pins. There's a lot. This is what they look like inside the back. And actually that's not all of them because I got some for my mom here too. So how we're gonna do this is I'll hold the pins up to the camera and we'll go through it that way, because if I talk individually about each pin, we'll be here forever. Let's start with the ones that I got my mom. I got my mom this cute Eeyore one because she absolutely loves Eeyore. This Minnie Mouse cutout one, which I thought she could just put on her jacket actually, and it looked quite stylish, kind of Disney but not Disney-ish. And a Lion King family one because she loves the Lion King too. I bought Stephen this Madame Leota pin. This is so cool. Look, if I turn it this way, you can see like she kind of sticks out a little bit inside of her magic ball. Love that. You guys might not be able to recognize this one, but we were amazed to see this. This is Mickey inside of his Kingdom Hearts outfit. He's dressed up as one of the nobodies. Is it nobodies? That's what they're called. I'm pretty sure. Can't remember. It's been a bit since I played Kingdom Hearts. I was amazed to see this. I've never seen any Kingdom Hearts merch inside the parks, so this was pretty cool. We picked this one up too. This was the only princess pin that we picked up. It was Mulan with the castle in the background. Thought that was pretty cute. And she didn't look too derpy. Sometimes princess pins look a bit derpy, but this one was pretty awesome. Let's go through some villains pins. This is my Ursula pin. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Also got a very similar coloured Yzma one. Check that out. I'm so happy to get an Yzma pin. It looks like the Emperor's New Groove is getting a little bit more sort of popular in the Disney parks. I'm so happy with this. Not only did they have Yzma, but they also had Krunk. It's brilliant. Krunk talking to the squirrel. I was amazed to find this pin, especially because for one of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties, I dressed up as Madam Mim. This is Madam Mim from Sword in the Stone. Every Thursday, there's a few stores which will get new pins, and this one we picked up at the pin store inside Hollywood Studios. I think the one at Disney Town also gets brand new pins, but it's the Latte series, and this one's Hades. And you can see Pain and Panic are the biscuits at the bottom. That's so cool. I found one more for Stephen. This is a Zero pin. It was also one of the special ones that came out on a Thursday in the Hollywood Studios store or the pin store in Disney Town. We had such an amazing time at Animal Kingdom this time, so I got a few pins to remember that. This is the Disney Conservation Fund pin, where if you buy this, some of the money goes through to the Disney Conservation Fund, and seeing as we had such a great time at the Wild Africa trek, I wanted to get something else to remember that. I also picked up this cute mini trekking pin. Look at that. That's super cute. Pumbaa is one of my favourite characters, so I had to get this pin of him and Timon dancing. And finally, we got the Animal Kingdom pin. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Pumbaa's in that one too. Just two more to go. This is Flynn from Tangled in his wanted poster. I've never seen this pin actually, so I was super happy to pick that one up. And finally, the only Alice pin that I didn't own from the ones that were there at Walt Disney World. This is the Stay Weird pin with her wearing the glasses. That is also a bird, I think. Anyway, that was the last one I got. And it's completely true, Stay Weird. That's it. That's the whole haul. So I think we did pretty well. On the pins, I may have let myself go a little bit. On the rest of it, I think, for me, a little bit reserved. So that was pretty good going. I wanted to go through a little bit what's happening with the channel now. So I have so much footage to go through for this year. It's crazy. I'm not going to be doing Vlogmas this year so that I can get through all of the stuff that I have from the last few months. You may have seen that I just uploaded the most recent Shanghai Disney video from when Karen from the channel Karen B and I were in Shanghai in June. I know it was June, it was so long ago, it was from June of this year. I then made, surprise for those people who don't follow on Insta, I then made a very short trip to Disneyland in California. The reason I was there was actually for work, and so I just popped into Disneyland whilst I was in Los Angeles, because I was lucky enough to get to go for work, and of course if I was going to go to Los Angeles, of course I was going to go to Disneyland. So I'm so sorry if you're looking forward to the Walt Disney World vlogs. It's going to be a little bit until I start editing and pushing them live. I don't know how long. I'm going to try and get through the Shanghai and Disneyland stuff super quick, so it's not going to be too much longer. After we get through all of that stuff, it'll probably be time to start uploading a brand new Japan series. I'm going to be off to Tokyo with Steven, my brother, at the end of the year, so we're going to be doing Japan in the new year, and I imagine with the amount of stuff that I have and the amount of footage I have from Walt Disney World, we'll probably just roll straight on from the Walt Disney World videos into the Japan videos, which is completely crazy. Next year I'm probably not going to be able to go anywhere because I don't have any money left. So we'll enjoy it whilst we can. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for people who have left comments saying they're excited about the videos, who have followed me on Insta and gave lots of support when I posted recently that things have been pretty tough recently. I've just been very busy with work, and it was things were getting me down a little bit. So thank you so much if you posted you know, sort of a get well soon or a nice message to that. Thank you. It really meant a lot. After being I'm a very quiet person when I'm struggling with things, and so I tend to recluse a little bit, and I posted something then and on that one particular day, and the feedback I got was so positive. It was really lovely, so thank you so much for that. So yeah, so look out for the Shanghai videos. They'll be coming out over the next couple of weeks, and then after that we'll roll straight into Disneyland and straight into Walt Disney World. Let's get that started before the end of the year. That'll be great. All right, thank you so much for watching one more time, everyone. I'll chat to you in the comments, and I will see you on the channel for more trips around Disney parks around the world. Right, thanks everyone. Bye.